Hello and welcome to the Potros YouTube channel. Last minute production put together here for this match today. It is Potros FC traveling to LSA Mustangs here at Meadowcreek High School Stadium. This match was a home match for LSA Mustangs. They asked last minute for us to produce the live stream, so welcome to those who are joining us here on YouTube. We're getting ready for kickoff. The teams getting their final warm-ups in. Potros will be using their blue and red third alternate kit from a couple of seasons ago today to finish out their season. This will be the last match of the season for Potros, as they did not make it to the playoffs, but they do have a chance to finish in a higher position, finish in 5th place with a win today or a draw, and a Pachuca loss or draw. A win would guarantee 5th. A draw would guarantee 5th if Pachuca lose or draw their match against Georgia Impact, which is going to be happening simultaneously with this match. Chattanooga Red Wolves U23s, their second team of the USL 1 team, is going to did get the North Conference Championship yesterday after defeating FC Birmingham 2-0. Kalanji Pro Profile already secured the championship in the South Division. They have one match left to play tonight, and the playoff pictures are pretty much set. The only thing that can still happen is some changes in the position. Currently, LSA Mustangs, I believe they have the head-to-head advantage over Georgia Impact, both teams on 17 points. After tonight, they could separate from points for that second spot or that third spot or that 4th spot. It's Chattanooga Red Wolves will finish in 1st. LSA Mustangs currently on 20 points. Scenic City, who do not play this weekend, they've already played all their matches, on 17 points. And Georgia Impact on 17 points, meaning a Georgia Impact win, they're facing Pachuca, Georgia simultaneously, and an LSA Mustangs loss. I believe LSA Mustangs have the head-to-head, so they would still finish above, but Georgia Impact could move ahead of Scenic City, who currently have head-to-head over them. So Scenic City, currently holding on to the 3rd place spot, could drop into 4th place. They would face Chattanooga Red Wolves. The 4th place team would play Chattanooga Red Wolves. The 2nd and the 3rd would face each other. The winner of those 2 games would face each other, and the winner of that match would play the winner from the South Division, South Conference. Currently, Kalanji Pro Profile in 1st. They've already secured that. Georgia Revolution already secured 2nd. Columbus Elite secured 3rd, which means that 4th place spot is up for grabs between Augusta Arsenal, who were facing Angeles earlier today. We'll see if we can find out the result of that match. And if they win that match, Augusta, they will secure 4th place. If they lose or draw, UMA FC could find themselves into that 4th spot if they defeat Kalanji Pro Profile tonight, which is going to be a difficult challenge for them. They did have a very close match in the midweek, a 1-0 loss to Kalanji Pro Profile, so they'll need a better result tonight if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. All other teams have been eliminated. Both relegation battles, well, the South relegation battle is complete. It's LSA Mustangs, second team, LSA Norcross Pro. They are guaranteed to finish last after a loss last night against Columbus Elite. And then in the North Division, it's a head-to-head match for that relegation going on tonight between SSL FC and Atlanta Fire United. Atlanta Fire, even though they have the better record on the season, currently sit bottom because of a forfeit loss earlier in the season. They got a -3 points to their total, so they sit at the bottom with 2 points, even though they've played the results to have 5. And SSL with 3 points, with 3 draws, no wins. So a win for Atlanta Fire could see them save themselves and send SSL down. But a draw or a win for SSL would see Atlanta Fire move down. They also played today, and that match, we'll see if we can find out what happened in that match as well. It probably had just finished. So almost ready to go here. The teams getting the final talking to with their clubs, coaches. Josue Galdames, La Mochila from LSA Mustangs, and Frankie Ruiz with Potros, both coaches who have had success in the UPSL this season. LSA in the better position, have a chance to secure the 2nd spot in a home playoff match. And Potros will have to regroup in the summer for the fall season. So almost ready to go. The referee today, I believe, is Daniel Emery. We will confirm that in just a second. Referee is Daniel Emery, assisted by Jeffrey Pima and Ezra Hoffman. The fourth official is Tristan Armstrong. Today, teams lining up. We're getting ready to walk out, and we will bring you that kickoff in just a moment.
I love you. Vamos. Agarraron palco temprano ustedes, ¿no? Sí. Caminen cuidado.
Here they come, walking out. The starting lineup for Potros: Cameron Verona will start in goal. Benjamin Uranga and Kwesi Paul will start in the center back positions. Evan Greenberg and John Engel, both selected for the team of the week after that 1-0 win last week, will start on the outside back positions. A change in the midfield. 3 new players starting from last week to today. That is Alvaro Hidalgo back in the starting lineup. Eric Graham and Mark Binot will drop into a midfield position today. Up front, Pedro Valenzuela, Kevin Ruiz, and Matt Mitchell will start to lead the line. So teams will shake hands, and we'll get ready for the opening kickoff here.
Go Mustangs!
We were out here last weekend covering LSA Mustangs taking on the El Salvador U20 national team, where we produced that match alongside Isaac Mejia in the El Salvador community here in Gwinnett County. That game ended in a 7-0 loss for LSA Mustangs. They came back here midweek to take on Pachuca, Georgia, who they faced. That match was rescheduled in order to accommodate that El Salvador friendly. And that match ended up in a 1-0 win for LSA Mustangs with a late penalty. So, final match here back at Meadowcreek Stadium. We'll see who will come on top. Potros with a smaller bench today. Only 16 players available for this match as we head into the off-season. We'll see what this group can do. A lot of the usual players, regardless. Of course, they had 2 players suspended from the last match, 2 red cards to Christian Watson and Augusto Del Rio. So that will be a part of their challenge here with fewer subs. It will be LSA Mustangs to get us started. And we have 90 minutes ahead of us. And scratch that, it will actually be Potros who will get us started. It will be Matt Mitchell to take the kickoff. And we are underway. Potros in the blue and red kits taking on LSA in the light blue. Potros immediately in the front line from the kickoff. Here they come on the throw. Oh. So we should be back up. Apologies for those at home. It looks like we lost signal for a second. Not sure what happened there. But we should be back up now. So again, apologies for those watching at home. Had some technical difficulties here. We are back up to live. I think something happened with our streaming software that crashed. So hopefully we are back up now. In the time that I'm not sure how much of the game was missed during that time that we were out. We're currently losing our scoreboard as well. We're going to try to get that back up. Here's a free kick. No, it's going to be a free kick for Potros, I believe. No, it's going to be a free kick for LSA, but was a play that was given advantage, and then it came back for it to give the free kick. So currently without our scoreboard, we'll keep you updated on the game. We're currently 12 minutes into the game. And again, apologies, this is a rare crash in our software that caused us to drop the stream, but we are back up. Still a 0-0 here in the 12th minute. Potros putting a lot of pressure on the LSA. LSA finally were able to get out from that free kick, but not able to do anything with it. Here's Potros back in possession. And again, still trying to work to get our scoreboard back up. A nice flick on there by Kevin Ruiz. It's Eric Graham, plays it into the box. Mitchell lets it go. It's Darinho at the edge of the box, and what a save there by the LSA keeper diving across. That's Alexander Juf who made the save. We'll look at it again if our software wants to work with us today. There it is now. A nice flick there by Kevin Ruiz to put it in the path of Graham. Graham played it across. Mitchell just went behind him, but Darinho was aware to it, and an incredible save there by the LSA keeper to keep the score level. We saw that in the reverse fixture as well over at Cass High School. Very similar types of plays that Alexander Juf, their goalkeeper, was state champion with Meadowcreek High School. Keeping the score level here. Ball comes in, ends up back out to Hidalgo, getting it onto his right foot with the outside of his foot, trying to put a cross in. It's too short, but not cleared. It's Kevin Ruiz, his shot blocked, and there were 4 Potros players on the far side, and it eventually comes to Kwesi Paul. He tries the shot on the turn and out for a goal kick. That was something there. There was 4 Potros players that were open on the back post. If that ball had gotten through, it would have been a clear chance for them, but then it ended up at Paul, who was off balance on the turn. And again, currently having issues with our game graphics. We're trying to get those back up as soon as we can. We may have to go through the rest of this half without it and maybe have to fix it at halftime. Here's Kwesi Paul and Benjamin Oranga working together to win it back in their defensive third. Oranga finds Hidalgo through the lines. He's able to turn with it, but a heavy touch allows LSA to win it right back. And now it's a 5 versus 4 situation if LSA can find a teammate. But the long switch to the near side picked out by Greenberg. Now to Ruiz. Greenberg under pressure and just runs out of space here. A lot of lines on the field. It's very confusing. There's a dark blue line, a light blue line, and then a dark line outside of that. It's the third line is the out of bounds lines. There's also a white line a couple of yards away from there as well. Here's LSA going to the front. Kwesi Paul clears. LSA finding their captain in the middle of the field. The sun's starting to set a little bit early today, especially with the rain in the area, the clouds. So a little bit darkness on the field. The light's not on in the stadium yet. Here's going to be a free kick for LSA as John Engel commits the foul. Referee Daniel Emery setting up the free kick, just with a quick talk with Alvaro Hidalgo, who stepped in front of the ball, was facing away from the ball, started to walk back. Referee doesn't want them to waste the time there. No wall for Potros on this free kick. Will be a chance for LSA to put a cross in. They go for the back post, nobody there, and it's not on target. Verona just lets it bounce out of bounds for a goal kick.
No, Marjorie, no. Marjorie. Ahí no, porque se te va la pelota, le vas a pegar a ellos. Con cuidado.
LSA down the line, ended up committing a foul on Evan Greenberg. We're still missing our graphics. We'll try to get those back up as soon as we can. We are currently in the 17th minute of the match. And still 0-0. We'll continue to bring you updates every few minutes since we don't have our scoreboard. For those watching at home or listening. Oranga winning the header on the back line. Back into the middle. Graham, a little bit of improvisation to get it down the line. Mitchell trying to connect with Darinho. Now LSA starting to gain some momentum in this match and starting to get higher up the field. Potros put a lot of pressure in those opening 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Now just taking the foot off the gas a bit. Oh, here's a chance. It's a clearance off of Mitchell. Won't be able to get to it. Out for a goal kick. Oranga winning it back, connecting with Graham, back to Oranga, now forward to Hidalgo, but they can't get it under control. Back into the middle, Oranga right there, winning it back. He was brought down in the process as he was turning, a hand on the shoulder, winning a free kick. Hidalgo to take it, Angle coming forward. Looking for Angle. It's won by LSA. It's not going to be able to be kept in. It's going to be a throw-in for Potros. Darinho connecting there with Valenzuela. Angle going forward. Gets a cross in. It goes through the center back. Ruiz was too far away to put a challenge in. Darinho winning it back. Mitchell right here at the edge of the box trying to get a shooting position and just trips up the LSA players. He was trying to get the shot away, giving away a free kick. Potros winning it right back. Darinho has the run of Ruiz, finds him. Here's Ruiz with a chance on the right foot, out and wide of the goal. That was the best opportunity of the game so far. A clear chance. He's the left-footed player, but he decided to go with the right foot that time. Maybe could have gone with the left foot to try to put it around the keeper, but decides to try to pass it to the back post and can't keep it on target. We'll see it one more time here. Darinho, perfect pass from him to find that run there. You wonder if maybe should have just gone with his stronger left foot to wrap it around the keeper. He'll want that one back for sure, Kevin Ruiz. Potros continuing to put the pressure high up the field. Again, winning it back. Ruiz gets it this time back to Darinho. Across to Valenzuela with pressure. Across to Hidalgo, back to Valenzuela. Saw the run of Ruiz, who started making the run in, but the cross was blocked, and now LSA with a chance to spring a counterattack. But Potros immediately putting the pressure, forcing them back into a deep position and winning it right back high up the field again. Here's Darinho with pressure, finds Hidalgo. Now Graham has the run of Greenberg on the near side, goes himself instead with the left foot. It was a difficult ball, but the goalkeeper got his body behind it. It was a bouncing ball right in front of him. He had to get that one right. Dangerous there from Eric Graham. We've seen him score a few last season like that. Especially with the rain that we had earlier, the field's going to have a bit of slickness to it on that artificial turf. That little bit of a bounce, we've seen it time and time again where it throws the keeper off, but not this goalkeeper, Alexander Juf. Strong today. '22nd minute, still 0-0. Again, for those watching at home, we had some technical difficulties about halfway through this half. We lost our scoreboard and we're trying to get it back up. We haven't had success yet. Trying to figure out how to get it back up. In the meantime, we continue to play. Potros trying to find the opening goal. They've created all the chances so far in this match. Here's Kevin Ruiz once again, finding Darinho. Across to Valenzuela. Plays it back to Darinho. He was able to get it back. Looking for Engel, who goes for the acrobatic finish. It falls to Valenzuela, still not cleared. Darinho picks it up from a tight angle, goes for goal, and it's just over the top. I believe Xander Juf got a hand to it. What another incredible save from this LSA keeper, and a great play back-to-back there for Potros, knocking on the door. See it one more time. It started here with Darinho's cross. He's been all over the field today, Darinho, creating, and he almost had one himself this time. Fell here. He took the space himself from a tight angle, just gets it on target. Incredible reactions there from Alexander Juf to get that one out for another corner. Now the corner played short to Darinho. Cross comes in from Hidalgo. It was just over. Uranga couldn't get to it. It's headed out by LSA. Alvaro Hidalgo, the one who took the corner, cleaning it up there. Uranga now to the near side, putting the pressure on, forcing LSA back at the edge of their box. They clear, finding the man in the half field. Was on his own half, was not offside. Kwesi Paul now in an advanced position after coming forward for the corner. Ends up tripped here right by the touchline and wins a free kick for Potros. We are 24 minutes into this game, 23 and a half. Here, Kwesi Paul just picked up a bit, like we mentioned, some wetness from the ground. Just wiping it off of him, maybe hit the ground a bit hard. And now another chance for Potros. Alvaro Hidalgo to take. He's got Graham short, goes for the short pass. Graham, who has space, now puts the cross in, looking for Paul and Uranga. Uranga goes up for it. I believe that was him. Angle there as well. Still not cleared. Paul trying to turn at the edge of the box. His shot's blocked, but a foul called on him as he was turning. I believe it was a swing of an arm. Just caught an LSA player. I don't think it was intentional. That's what Kwesi Paul's arguing with the ref about. We'll see it one more time here. But we'll see here is Paul. That ball falls to him. We'll see as he turns, just a trailing arm. Yeah, just catches the face of the LSA player. Was not intentional, but did get a contact, and the referees will always call those when there's contact on the face. Thank you for sticking with us. I know we missed part of the first half with technical difficulties. We're now in the 25th minute. Still 0-0. Potros with the best chances of the game so far, but Alexander Juf proving to be the key player, the goalkeeper of LSA, making some incredible saves in this match. Here's Kevin Ruiz. Got the ball, but I think the LSA player might have kicked the bottom of his foot. Referee ends up giving a free kick to LSA. From up here, it looked like he got the ball, and then the LSA player made contact with him, but referee on the bottom, right in front of it, saw something different. He saw Ruiz make contact with the LSA player. Now LSA with a chance from the free kick to get out of the danger area. They go directly to the back line. Paul sends it right back into the middle to Alvaro Hidalgo. Has the run of Valenzuela ahead of him. Goes short to Mitchell instead. LSA's midfielder able to get a touch before it found him. And now LSA straight to the attack again. Kwesi Paul picking it up this time. looking for Kevin Ruiz here on the near side. Has the run of Darinho ahead of him. Plays it with the outside of his foot to Darinho. Darinho cutting back. Looking for the runner. Looking for Mitchell in behind. He does find him, but Mitchell can't get to it. And the LSA defender had to react quick to get that one out for a corner. Darinho playing in a deeper position today, and he's been the creative force of this Potros team. Almost, he should have at least a goal and a couple of assists today if it's not for this goalkeeper. Here's a chance from the corner, Hidalgo to take. Paul and Uranga up again. Angle also in the box. Cross comes in. It's straight to the keeper. He gets it down. Nobody there for Potros. An LSA player will get to it first. Alvaro Hidalgo coming back to defend. He wins it right back to Greenberg. Played forward to Ruiz. Getting it onto his left foot, and now a cross in. Nobody for Potros running in. Ends up being a bit short for Paul, who was there on the back post. The center back retreating into the midfield as LSA play it back on the ground. Trying to go on the far side. Pressure from Valenzuela. Mitchell there with him, winning it. It's a chance. Ball comes across to Ruiz. He can't get to it. The LSA defender steps forward and has a lot of space to run into. Here's a chance for LSA. Greenberg with a nice challenge. Oh, and he's going to get a yellow card. I think that's a bit soft from the referee here. It was a sliding challenge, but he did read the play. He didn't go to the player. He went to the ball. LSA player, we'll see it on the replay. Here, just a counterattack. We'll see here. Greenberg went to ground very early, so the LSA player had a lot of time to avoid the challenge. He won the ball. The LSA player just got caught into it. I think a yellow card is harsh. I can understand the yellow card. I mean, I can understand the foul if the referee felt that it was not the right contact, but the amount of time that the LSA player had from the time that Greenberg went to ground, I don't think a yellow card was really necessary.
Show me the Colgate smile.
And now a free kick for LSA from deep. They'll look to put a cross into the box.
Directo. Directo. Mételo. Unos tacos y lo metes.
Cross to the back post, won by Uranga. Angle putting the pressure on, but LSA managed to avoid it. Now the cross comes in again. Uranga wins it. Ruiz there to try to win it back. LSA in the front with possession for pretty much the first time today. And good ball movement from them to move it to the far side. Looking for an opportunity to put a cross in. Potros defending well. And now a misplaced pass. Darinho picks it up, but he has pressure. Manages to get around the first one. Now sending it wide to Ruiz. Has some space to run. Now cutting back to the middle. Has Mitchell ahead of him. And trying to find him, but it's short, and the LSA defender gets to it. Still under pressure, though. The midfielder here doing well. They find the outlet in the middle. And to the wide player, the switch hits off the back of the LSA player. A 50-50 here in the middle. Alvaro Hidalgo under pressure. Just manages to get it forward. Now wins it back with control. To Graham. Graham with the space to turn. Forward to Valenzuela. Has the run of Angle ahead of him. Now played to Angle. And it was just too short. The LSA player able to get the challenge in. Winning it back. Here's LSA with some space to come forward themselves. Cross from deep to the far side. It's going to bounce to the edge of the box, or the edge of the field, I should say. It's a 1v1 on the near side. Greenberg defending well. Ruiz clearing it out. LSA dealing it with it well, but Mitchell continuing to put the pressure, forcing the ball back to the goalkeeper. LSA with time, looking for the long switch. Angle read it well. And now the header forward. Verona will see that one into his box and will pick it up. 31 minutes played in this first half, still 0-0. Again, if you're just joining us, we had some technical difficulties, so we are missing the scoreboard. We're going to try to get that back up at halftime. In the meantime, we will give you updates. There's also the scoreboard in the stadium, which will show up on the screen every now and then. But for right now, 32 minutes into this game, 0-0. Potros with the most chances. The goalkeeper of LSA with 3 incredible saves to keep the score level. LSA yet to have a shot in this match. Very similar to the first match that they played at Cass High School a couple of weeks ago. Potros are in the red and blue. LSA are in the light blue. Here's Angle high up the pitch trying to go forward. The LSA player goes down and wins a free kick. Only event in this match to report is the yellow card to Evan Greenberg, which happened a few minutes ago. Greenberg winning that header. Here's Alvaro Hidalgo to the feet of Kevin Ruiz, who's been creative in this match. He had one of the best chances. Valenzuela open on the far side with space. He's going to try to go himself, but he cuts back. Now he'll use Angle in support. Back to Kwesi Paul. With pressure, finds Graham in between the two players, but Graham doesn't control it, and LSA win it right back. Graham immediately recovering for that and winning it back. Still with pressure, they managed to get it back to Verona to safety. Here's Oranga across to Paul. Long ball. Juf, the goalkeeper, dealing with it. Rolled out. This game's starting to settle down a little bit. After some relentless Potros pressure early on, they weren't able to get an advantage from it. Now they've got to sit back a little bit and allow LSA to play. But they're still managing to cover the space as well. Here's Eric Graham. Across to Hidalgo. Now Valenzuela. Forward to Darinho, a heavy touch from him, giving away the possession. Ruiz going for the ball in the middle, keeping it in possession of Potros. Here's Kevin Ruiz on the turn, trying to go for goal. It took a deflection. It will be a corner. Another chance for Potros. See it one more time here. It's Kevin Ruiz on his favorite left foot, on the turn, trying to go for the volley. It's going to take something special to beat this LSA keeper. He's been their best player in this game so far. Corner kick, Hidalgo. Darinho wants it short, doesn't give it to him. Now actually the play will be stopped as the referee, Daniel Emery, will talk to the Potros players as they crowd the goalkeeper on that goal line. Hidalgo now to take on the front post. Cleared by LSA, but put right back in by Hidalgo. On the back post, Paul gets up to it, heads it straight down, cleared straight up in the air. Hidalgo getting to it, putting it right back into the mix. LSA not able to get it under control. 35 minutes played, 10 minutes to go in this first half. A mistake there by Eric Graham with a heavy touch, but he manages to keep it. Now he drives forward himself with the ball. Out here to Kevin Ruiz. Going for the cross to the back post. Kwesi Paul stayed up, and he can't get it towards goal. It's wide, and the Potros pressure continuing, but still nothing to show for it. Still 0-0. Kwesi Paul, who came up for that corner, decided to stay up as Graham came back to cover. Graham ended up driving that ball about 40 yards up the field before Ruiz found Paul on the back post. He got his foot to it, but not able to get it on target. Back to live action. Here's Potros on possession again, right in front of the LSA bench. Darinho with him. Darinho carrying it forward with space, brought down. That's going to be a yellow card to the LSA player for the pull on Darinho. No complaints there. And Potros with another free kick and another opportunity before this halftime. We'll see once again here. Darinho saw the space and just pulled back there. And a free kick now. Eric Graham and Alvaro Hidalgo over. Hidalgo has been over almost all of their set pieces today. Eric Graham will fancy his chances from this distance. It's just about 33 yards from goal. We'll see if he goes for the shot or for the cross. Kwesi Paul Kwesi Paul staying back this time. It's Darinho there, who's standing currently in an offside position, trying to see where the best opportunity to run to. Now the ball comes in by Graham. He goes for goal himself. It wasn't enough on it. Easy for the goalkeeper. Rolled out here to the near side. Immediately under pressure, forced to go back into their own penalty area, the LSA. All the way across. Now back to the near side. This time they find the space in the middle and they send it forward. Orango reads it well. Hidalgo, nice touch around the LSA player. And John Engel under pressure, forced to go back to Verona. And Potros spreading the field out. Here comes the ball from Verona, looking for Greenberg. Gets it to Ruiz, but a difficult ball to control under pressure. And LSA win it right back. Now into the midfield. Looking for the pass through. Graham with a sliding challenge to stop it from reaching the LSA player. And Valenzuela continuing his pressure, forcing the LSA player to clear forward. Engel sending it right back down where it came from. And it was not kept in by the LSA player, so it will be a Potros throw. Engel to take, looking for the direct pass to Mitchell. Mitchell with a heavy touch, trying to come back to win it back. LSA managed to find their forward this time, and they can't find the near side player. It's going to be too long. He does manage to keep it in play, but their opportunity to go forward is lost, and now they'll come back from the back. Another direct pass to the midfield, and Potros winning it back, but not controlling it yet. LSA back with it. Another direct pass to the far side. Gets around Engel. Engel continuing to defend, though. Now they play it to the edge of the box. Eric Graham coming back to help defend. Cross into the box. Oranga read it well and manages to head it into the midfield. Hidalgo bringing it down with space to carry. Mitchell coming across. Matt Mitchell, the 39-year-old. Oh, and there, pass to Hidalgo. Was just looking up for the next thing and miscontrolled the ball. 39 minutes, just 6 minutes to go in this first half, still 0-0. Ball thrown in by LSA to their back line. Looking to go direct once again. Kwesi Paul winning it this time. Into the midfield, Eric Graham under pressure. Gets it out wide to Valenzuela. 1-2 there with Graham and Valenzuela. Back to Valenzuela. He's trying to go himself, but the LSA defenders read it well. And a ball into the midfield. Paul was late to it. Brought down the LSA player. Free kick for LSA.
No, I went through here.
LSA yet to have a shot in this match. I didn't keep track of the shots, but I believe Potros has at least 6 or 7 shots. 3 incredible saves from the goalkeeper, forcing Potros out despite their relentless efforts. 3 players going for that ball. It ends up won by Angle. Kwesi Paul came across and just got caught up with the LSA player in the process. The LSA player a little bit slow to come up. Grabbing his head. Didn't really see exactly what happened. Didn't get the replay on it either. I saw Paul took a hard fall in that one. There is the current situation of this game as we get close to the halftime. We'll see how much added time there will be. This is the second stoppage for an injury. The first one was also with an LSA player, did not need attention. Ended up continuing on. This one does require some medical attention. He is back on his feet. Hopefully he will be good to continue. Kwesi Paul coming across just to shake the hand as well. It did look like 3 players went up for the ball, so not sure exactly what happened in that, but we saw players all over the place. Will be restarted by an LSA throw. No foul on the play. Ball put back in. The LSA player currently off the field. Now will be waved back on. So LSA's deficit to 10 players only lasted a few seconds. They find the open man here. That injury may have just helped them to get a little bit of lack of concentration from this Potros defense, which has been really good today. And here again, Paul strong at the edge of his box to deal with the LSA player. Ball cleared back to an LSA player though. LSA Mustangs on the attack. Valenzuela putting a challenge in, not allowing them to get into that dangerous position. Darinho with space. Out to Angle. Has Valenzuela in the middle, finds him, continuing his run, it's Angle. Valenzuela going, he's brought down. Referee allows the play to continue, said it was clean. Hidalgo forward to Mitchell. And LSA reading the pass back to Hidalgo, and they get it back to the keeper. 2 players down, 1 for Potros and 1 for LSA. It's Valenzuela on the Potros side. The LSA player back on his feet. Valenzuela was brought down. Referee said it was clean. He will feel like he was fouled, but it was hard to see from up here just how much contact on the ball there was. But with the momentum that Valenzuela had, it was definitely took a bit of a spill. Potros only brought 5 subs today. It's Daniel Pico, Holt Ward, Stephen Raymond, Shama Shasha, and apologies, forgot who the 5th one was. The 5th sub for today was Gonzalo Hurtado. So 1 minute to go, 44 minutes played in this first half. We'll see likely around 3 or 4 minutes of added time. We'll try to confirm if we can, once we find out if we're able to get an indicator, either from the ref or from the audio. LSA player slipping. Oh, a foul called. I didn't see any contact by a Potros player. I just saw the player step on the ball and fall. Referee, though, felt that there was a foul. Maybe a slight tug on the shirt. It was hard to tell from up here. Did not see anything from my view. LSA getting away with one there. And now they're able to play the ball forward. Uranga wins it there in the middle. Into the space. Valenzuela leaves it for Darinho, but Hidalgo actually comes from behind to get it, and the pass back to Valenzuela is too long. And this is, of course, one of the most narrow fields of the division here at Meadowcreek High School. They've made some efforts to extend it out a couple of yards, but still one of the most narrow ones. The rain continuing to fall here in Norcross. Not a heavy rain, just a light rain, but it will make it a bit slippery. Here's LSA on the attack. They get the other side of the Potros midfield, but they don't find the teammate, and Verona will be able to pick that one up. We are now in added time. Have not heard or seen any indicator of it. We're going to assume it's about 3 or 4 minutes minimum. And Kevin Ruiz in an attacking position, called for offside. LSA not able to play their way through from the corner. Potros back in possession. Here's Valenzuela. Engel making the overlapping run, who won the original pass. The LSA midfield came back to stop the ball forward. Graham here in the middle, forward to Hidalgo. He brings it down, trying to get it to Dariño. It's off an LSA player. He brings it right back down Hidalgo. Hidalgo going himself. Now across to Dariño. Dariño! Too close to the goalkeeper. One of the easier saves he's made in this first half. He's had some really difficult ones that he pulled out. That one just had to keep his position well. Dariño trying to find that far post, just not able to get the right contact to send it to the back post. But it was a great play there from Alvaro Hidalgo to create that chance. Here's Kwesi Paul sending it down, won by LSA. They have a chance here right before halftime. We're in added time. We've played about 2 minutes of added time. Here's a chance for LSA on the near post. Verona came sliding out, the first shot of the game for LSA. It ends up being called as a corner kick. Referee originally gave a goal kick and then changed his mind. I think the assistant referee ended up saying it was a corner. We'll see on the replay here whether Verona got a touch. He did come sliding out. It was hard to tell whether he made contact on the original play. We'll see here.
Oh, never mind. She doesn't.
Maybe just hit the back of his trailing knee. And now LSA with a chance after soaking up the Potros pressure right before halftime here. They could go in the lead if they can take advantage of this corner.
la chilena entonces.
Cross coming in to the back post is too high, and that will bring us to halftime. Potros 0, LSA Mustangs 0. A lot of chances for Potros. The goalkeeper of LSA with a lot of saves as well. LSA had a chance right there at the end, but overall nothing to show in this match so far. We'll be back to bring you that second half in just a bit. Thank you for joining us and bearing with us through some of the technical difficulties here, and hopefully second half will be smooth. We'll be back to bring it to you shortly. Hello and welcome back. As we get ready for the second half, we got our graphics back up. We had to restart some of our had to restart the laptop at halftime. We had some technical difficulties first half where we lost the stream for a minute. We got the stream back up, but our graphics were not loading, so we had to restart it at halftime. So hopefully we will be good for the second half. 0-0 at halftime. Potros with the best chances of the game, but nothing to show for it. LSA with the one chance right before halftime, where Verona ends up getting the credit for the save. The team's coming back on the field for the second half. Potros in the blue, the dark blue and red with the white socks. LSA in the light blue with the navy shorts and navy socks. 45 minutes left to go. This will be the final 45 minutes for Potros in the season. They're playing for a chance to finish in 5th place. They cannot make it into the playoff positions based on their results, but they do want to finish on a positive note going into the summer and into the fall season, where they will regroup and look to try to come back. LSA Mustangs do have postseason to look forward to. They will finish either 2nd or 3rd place, depending on what happens around the state tonight. A win or a draw will be enough to secure 2nd place. Chattanooga Red Wolves, 2, already securing the 1st place and the championship in this North Division. LSA could lose their 2nd place spot if Georgia Impact defeats Pachuca, Georgia. That game is going on right now. We will try to find updates at some point during the second half with all the games going on today. We'll give you a breakdown of everything as well. But for Potros, here on the Potros YouTube channel, this will be the final action of the season. We've got 45 minutes to go, and we will see who comes out on top. LSA get us underway after a little bit of a delay as their goalkeeper was fixing his gloves, but Potros immediately right to the attack is Darino. He tried to bring it under control. The LSA defender just did enough to get it away from him. Immediately Potros, it looks like it may have been a position change as well, with Darino now playing higher up the pitch. Looks like Mitchell will drop in to the midfield. I don't know if it was just that play or if that's going to be a permanent change. We'll see as the game continues. No changes for Potros at halftime in terms of the personnel. Like we said, it does look like Darino's playing higher up. We'll see as LSA get control here if that was just from that play or if it will be continued. It does look like Darino's dropping in deeper now. So it must have just been for that play where he made the run from deep, or maybe a bit of a shape change, a bit of a tactical change. Here's Potros winning it right back. Kevin Ruiz, ooh, couldn't even get my words across as that one came, that shot just over the bar. Good chance there. Potros continuing the pressure that they had in the first half. In the second half immediately. See it one more time here for Kevin Ruiz as he had it on his left foot. Again, Potros putting the pressure high up the pitch. Right there. Just pouncing on that missed touch. Mitchell just putting it in the path of Ruiz and not able to get it on target, but putting the danger forward again. LSA trying to go direct as they have throughout this game. Very similar to the first time these teams met. The difference is that Potros scored 2 goals in that first match. LSA had a penalty kick. Today, no goals so far. At this point, last time they faced a couple weeks ago at Cass High School, Potros had a 2-1 lead. Here's Mitchell. He heads it down. It's Valenzuela. It's a 3v2, but he can't get it under control. The LSA defender just pokes it away. And now LSA's keeper at the edge of his box plays it forward to the outside back, who gets around Mitchell. Now heavy touch into the midfield. Graham there to win it right back. Looking for the opportunity to turn. Just hits it off the LSA foot and wins the throw in. Here's John Engel. Throwing it to Darinho, who with his chest gets it to Valenzuela. He tries to glide his way through. Darinho ends up winning it back, and now Valenzuela has Hidalgo in front of him. Slides it through, but it's just behind Hidalgo. And now LSA back with the ball. LSA with space to carry. They find the wide man. Now playing it forward to the feet of the player. He gets into the box, a chance to put a cross in. It's to the back post. Greenberg had a player in front of him, didn't feel he could control it or get it out, so ends up just passing it out for a corner. Didn't want to take any risks with the LSA players behind him. And now LSA with a corner. They managed to find the attacker through the lines. They haven't been able to do that all day, but this time they did, and now they get a corner kick. Last time they had one corner in the first half and it went over everyone. We'll see if they are able to adjust here in the second half. The rain continuing to fall. Some slipperiness here at this Meadowcreek High School Stadium. We saw as we walked into the stadium, established in 1986. So this is the 40th anniversary for Meadowcreek High School. Cross comes in short to the front post, cleared by Eric Graham. Out for a LSA throw. LSA just looking around at each other and just not finding the right connections today so far, but are getting some dangerous opportunities here now at the beginning of the second half. Only event to report for this game today was the yellow card to Evan Greenberg in the first half. No other, oh sorry, there was also a yellow card for LSA. So one yellow card apiece. No goals though. Throw in for LSA again. This time they'll go direct into the box. It's headed on, but nobody there for LSA. Verona will be able to get to it. Now looking to send it to the space. He wants to send it early. He does so. Bounces, but the LSA defender read it. He was looking for Darinho, but it doesn't get behind the LSA defender. Ball forward, Greenberg wins it, looks for Graham in the middle. Graham with a good touch to get away from the pressure and turn. Now plays with Hidalgo. Alvaro Hidalgo, the Life University Spanish midfielder, came into this team to help in the second half of the season. Angle to Darinho, into the box, angle there, but the LSA player timed it well to find his teammate. And now Valenzuela from behind brings down the LSA player, and he'll get a yellow card as well. So second yellow of the match for Potros. Angle was running in the box. The LSA player did well to beat the pressure, and then Valenzuela through the back of the player picks up a yellow card. LSA switching it across to their center back with time and space to bring it down. Looking for options and goes for the direct pass. Greenberg lets it go. The LSA player was in an offside position, so they'll get the free kick, Potros. And I think that will bring us to the first change of the game. And it will be for LSA. We'll see if it happens in this play or if it will wait. Verona plays it short to Uranga. No substitute in that play, I don't think so. Cross comes in. It's dealt with by the LSA player. Couple of shouts. They believe that was a back pass. Referee felt that it was just a missed touch. No, but not too many complaints. Play continues. LSA still yet to make their substitute. The substitute who was at half field just retreated behind the stadium. Maybe was getting something prepared. Now steps back up to the halfway line. We'll see if that change comes on the next stoppage. Greenberg under pressure goes back to Oranga. Oranga one time forward to Mitchell. He gets his head to it. Valenzuela too far away. And that one will roll to Alexander Juf, the goalkeeper of LSA. He plays it to the center back. Mitchell coming across to put the pressure. They go for the direct pass again. This time Greenberg lets it roll out for a throw-in. Now the substitute will happen. First change of the game. LSA Mustangs make their first substitute here in the 53rd minute. We mentioned it in the first half. Potros, although they have 7 substitutes allowed, they've only brought 5 for this game. A good ball forward here for Matt Mitchell. Mitchell trying to look for a chance for a cross. Ends up jumping into the LSA player with no attempt for the ball, giving away a free kick in the LSA penalty area. The substitutes available for Frankie Ruiz today: Steven Raymond, Daniel Pico, Holt Ward, Shama Shasha, and Gonzalo Hurtado. Here's LSA. Pressure from Kevin Ruiz, forcing them to play it out of bounds for a throw. Potros just starting to lose some of the momentum they had at the first half and beginning of the second half. They haven't really created many chances in the last 8 minutes or so. Not finding the same connections they did at the beginning. Now Dariño and Hidalgo trying to work together. LSA end up coming away with it. Played here to the near side. Kwesi Paul thought about going. He decides to retreat instead. Now the ball into the back. Verona's clearance falls to an LSA player. An LSA player down off the field. Off the ball. Not sure what happened. We'll see if we can... Oh, we just... Fortunately... Our replay software just crashed on us, so we don't know if we got the replay in. We'll see. I did not see what happened there. Let's see if we got the replay. I'm not sure if this is it. This is not it. This was the yellow card for Valenzuela. So we did not get the replay saved there. May just have to rewind a bit. Not sure what happened. And I'm not sure what the decision from the referee was either. The play was stopped. I'm not sure if it was a stoppage for the injury or if it was a foul called. We're going to try pulling up the stream to see if we can see exactly what happened. It will be a free kick for LSA, but it's not where the player was down, so it was for a different decision. It was a ball forward that Verona came out and cleared. We'll see what happened in a second. Ball in from LSA to the back post, won by Engel, cleared by Valenzuela. We're taking a look on the stream. We're not able to show the replay, but Verona, it looks like as Verona cleared it, it was just a collision between the LSA player and Verona, but Verona clearly won the ball. It was just after the fact, the momentum, the LSA player did not stop running and just crashed right into Verona's leg. Oh, here's a missed touch by LSA. Mitchell nearly picking it up. He goes for the sliding challenge, not able to keep it under his control. LSA win it right back, and they come the other way. Chance here for LSA at the edge of the box. Cross comes in. It's behind Paul. He manages to get a touch on it. Oranga clears, not out of safety. It's back into the box on the far side. LSA going forward. Greenberg puts a good tackle in, winning the ball and out for a corner.
Ahora sí.
Corner for LSA. The player ran for the short pass, but the LSA player had to adjust the position of the ball, so they lost that opportunity. Now the cross comes in. It's to the far post. It's Kevin Ruiz on the far post, wins the first one. It's headed right back in, across the goal. I believe that was Engel there who ends up clearing it out. Kwesi Paul and Benjamin Oranga doing a good job today at the center back positions. Referee having a talking to with Kwesi Paul. Not sure what happened there, but they managed to deal with that play as the ball was coming in across the goal in a dangerous position. Throw in for LSA deep in the corner. Throw it into the box. They bring it right back down. Across to an open man. He goes for the shot. It hits off of Darinho. Oranga gets the header on the second one. Now LSA once again to the far post, or far side, into the box. They're cutting across. Greenberg there. He gets the block in the end. And not cleared still. Hidalgo misses it. It's still with LSA. Engel now getting the clearance. LSA still with it though. Now on the near side. Engel once again across. And LSA player runs out of space. We just see the end of it here and out for a goal kick. And now 3 more changes for LSA. Using their substitutes that they had. They have a full bench today, I believe. Getting fresh legs on. They've definitely had a better second half than the first half. Starting to get some momentum, creating some chances. Potros not able to create as much as they had in the first half. We're about to reach the hour mark of this match. The Potros bench now getting up to warm up as well. So Frankie Ruiz starting to think about some changes on this humid day, a wet, rainy day. Probably some tired legs starting to play some factors. Goal kick taken short by Verona. Kwesi Paul sending it down the field looking for Mitchell. Mitchell manages to get a touch on it and it falls to Ruiz. He loses his footing and LSA win it right back. With the fresh legs, here come LSA. Looking for the far side. Greenberg read it well. Now to Graham, who has space in the midfield. Has Hidalgo with him. Goes to Hidalgo. Out to Ruiz. Mitchell making a run. Ruiz with pressure. Now sends it forward, looking for Valenzuela. It skips away from him. And it got past the LSA defender, but Valenzuela wasn't making the run. He was waiting for it. Darinho committing a foul here as he saw the missed touch from the LSA player, went for the challenge, but was a little bit too late. And now Potros will make their first change. We'll see if it will happen in this sub or if it'll wait. LSA will take the free kick, so no substitute happening here. Valenzuela blocking the ball forward. Mitchell there with him. Mitchell to Graham. Graham seeing the space, going himself. Plays it through the lines to Darinho. Darinho on the turn. Out to Ruiz. Ruiz managed to get around the first pressure. Has the overlapping run of Greenberg. Finds him. Now short to Hidalgo. Hidalgo to Ruiz. Ruiz under pressure, goes down, no call. Graham trying to put a tackle in. LSA keep it, and they have a chance to come their way forward. A 2v1 with Engel. Engel, the pass was too short, and Engel managed to deal with it. Now the substitute will come for Potros. It's Holt Ward who will come on, and he will replace. We're just waiting to see who it will be. It will be Matt Mitchell will be replaced by Holt Ward. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's the oldest player for the youngest player on the team. Holt Ward, I believe 19 years old. Matt Mitchell, 39. So 20 years difference between the two of them. And it looks like Ward will be the highest player up the field. Normally plays as a left back. Today we'll be playing as a striker. We'll see what he can do from that position. LSA throwing it back to their back line. Ward immediately putting the pressure, just loses his footing in the process, but manages to keep his feet and continues the press. Just offers a little bit more speed and agility than Mitchell. but doesn't have the same level of experience. We'll see how that plays an impact here. Ball forward by LSA. Greenberg wins the first one. A heavy touch by the LSA player, Kwesi Paul, winning it back. Now Paul coming forward, looking for Dadinho. Dadinho forward to Ward. Oh, I thought he timed his run well. The flag comes up, though. Let's see if we can see it on the replay. From up here in the press box, it looked like he timed it well. We'll see one time here. Good work there from Paul to win it back. The play continuing. We may have to cut back to the live action if something happens. We'll see here. Yeah, it was close. It's definitely close. Maybe the right decision. Here's Eric Graham. We didn't pause it right at the pass, but definitely a couple seconds after the pass, he was ahead of the back line, Ward. But a good run from him, offering something a little bit different. Here's Alvaro Hidalgo. Forward to Valenzuela. Has the run of Dadinho, just too heavy, the pass into the box. LSA's keeper able to pick it up. He'll take his time. He's got about 5 seconds. Referee counting it down. Now puts it down to his feet, using all 8 seconds that he had available to him. LSA no. A tie will be enough for them to secure second place today. They don't need the 3 points. It won't make a difference to them, other than just maybe some confidence going into the playoffs. But in the position on the table, 1 point and 3 points mean the same thing. They come into the box. Oranga and Greenberg working together to stop the advancement. Paul eventually there to clear. Ward putting the pressure on. The LSA players under pressure manage mistake the pass there, out for a throw. Engel wants to take it quickly, loses his opportunity, instead goes short to Hidalgo. Now Engel to the middle to Dadinho with space to turn. He plays the short pass to Graham. Now forward to Ruiz. Graham continuing his run. Ruiz trying to go himself to down the line. Trying to cut back inside. The LSA defenders deal with it. And LSA playing through the pressure, but a mistake pass into the midfield. It's Graham going into the box. He goes for goal, but can't get it on target. 65 minutes played. Potros still starting to gain a little bit more momentum. The substitute for Holt Ward has definitely added a bit of energy in the front, and you can see them pressing with a little bit more intensity, similar to how they did at the beginning of the game, and almost getting the fruits of their labor there with another mistaken pass by LSA, but Graham's shot from a tight angle, too high and wide off the goal. Now LSA, they see the space to carry forward. Another ball forward. This time Greenberg wins it. He manages to get it in behind. Ward was in an onside position. He goes down, no call. Ruiz continuing the pressure. The LSA player again playing through it. This time they do find the open man on the far side. And LSA, they're just keeping 2 or 3 players forward on that back line, making it difficult in those situations for Greenberg to commit forward. So a tactical change, it looks like, from La Mochila. Josue Galdames, the head coach of LSA, keeping players forward on that back line of Potros, not allowing them to really high press the way that they were in the first half. Here they come again to the attack, trying to go to the box. Greenberg mistimes the challenge and gives away a penalty. A mistake there by Evan Greenberg. Did not need to go to the challenge. He was going towards the goal line, and just like in the first match over at Cass High School, LSA with a chance to take the lead from the penalty spot. We'll see it again here. Greenberg got beat, went for the challenge. It's hard to tell exactly how much contact there was, but it was an unnecessary decision from Evan Greenberg to go down to ground as the LSA player was already going out of bounds. And now they have a chance from the penalty spot. The third penalty for LSA Mustangs against Potros this season. Could be a chance to get their third penalty goal as well.
practicaste los penaltis, Brian.
And into the bottom corner, LSA take the lead from the penalty spot, their third penalty. And in the aftermath, a yellow card shown to Benjamin Uranga, not sure for what. See the finish here again in the bottom corner. And it looks like as the LSA player just ran past, just made contact with Uranga, not really looking like anything too crazy there. Not sure exactly what, if there were words exchanged or anything like that.
Bien abusados, vivo, vivo.
Potros from the kickoff, getting it wide here to Angle, looking for the ball into the middle, puts the pressure on. Challenge there by Holt Ward, did well to stop LSA, but still in their possession from the throw. Frustration for Potros continuing. This is how most of their season has gone. Another good performance from them, especially in the first half, but they weren't able to finish the play, and now LSA with the penalty kick in the lead. Verona short to Uranga. Across to Hidalgo. Under pressure, gets it across to Paul. One-time pass forward to Angle. Back to Paul. LSA with a much better second half. They've defended much better. Fewer mistakes in the back. Potros hasn't put as much pressure as they did in the first half. But they were managed to soak up the chances for LSA, not really with any, only one shot up into that penalty and then a mistake there in the back to give away the foul, making the difference in this game so far. Paul tries to control it with his chest and was halfway in between controlling it and a diving header, ends up giving the possession away. Valenzuela working to try to win it back here. Now back to the back line. A short pass, not a good one. Holt Ward puts the pressure on. Kevin Ruiz picks it up. Still has work to do though, surrounded by blue shirts. Gets it back to Ward, back to Ruiz. Ruiz with a chance here at the edge of the box, goes for goal. Another good save from the LSA keeper. And again, Potros with more chances, but not able to finish them off. LSA keeper puts it on the ground, playing to the feet, moving the ball around. And again, keeping players on the front line, not allowing the outside backs to step forward for the press. Again, a tactical decision from LSA in the second half, an adjustment. They weren't doing that in the first half. Here's Valenzuela on the near side, trying to slip it through to Graham. Ends up off of the LSA player, gets it back to Angle. Uranga stepping forward into the midfield. Now forward to Dadinho with the one-time flick on. Not the right contact. He was looking for Hidalgo, but still with pressure on. And LSA forced to clear it out. And now two changes for Potros getting ready. They won't come on this sub. The throw-in taken quickly. Here's Hidalgo, chance to turn, going into the box. He's a good challenge there by LSA. Ball cleared forward. Uranga picks it up. Can't get it under control. LSA coming the other way. Forward to their winger. Greenberg read it well, timed it well. Now Uranga once again. Forward to Ruiz. Potros back under possession. Here's Kwesi Paul. To Dadinho. Across to Graham. Graham trying to go himself, a heavy touch, but with his speed able to get to it. Still Graham going all the way into the box, but the shot is over the goal, off of the American football post, and out for a goal kick. He had the right idea, using his speed to get the chance, just couldn't get the control in the final shot. And the substitutes now will happen. While they're happening, we'll take a look at these last two chances for Potros. The first one from Kevin Ruiz. Did well to get around the LSA players. And then here at the edge of the box, did well to find the target, but the LSA keeper strong. And then this one that just happened for Eric Graham, picked it up here at the half field, saw the space and went himself using his speed here at the edge of the box and couldn't get it on target. So score continues 1-0, two changes. Gonzalo Hurtado on, replacing Pedro Valenzuela. And I believe Kevin Ruiz was also replaced. I believe it was Daniel Pico who came on for him. So a new front three for Potros than what they started with. They've got two more substitutes available to them today. It's Steven Raymond and Shama Shasha, the remaining players. Pico, Hurtado, and Ward were the three players who came off the bench today. They will make up the front three for the rest of this match unless some positional changes. Here comes Potros. It's Holt Ward. He tries to get around the LSA player. LSA defender just gets his body in between, does well. Ward putting a tackle in now and out for a goal kick. Just over 15 minutes remaining in this match. Potros find themselves behind. They found themselves behind against LSA in the reverse fixture, also from a penalty kick. They managed to tie it. That was in the first half. They tied it before halftime. They then took the lead 2-1. And then late in the match, LSA with another penalty kick managed to tie that game 2-2. And now another penalty, keeping LSA in the lead today. Graham was pulled back and then he reacted to the play. Referee ends up giving a free kick to LSA. Played short, Pico putting the pressure on. Long ball, about two players coming from an offside position. One of them stepping on the foot of John Engel. Referee saw it and gave a free kick. Paul short to Hidalgo. Kwesi Paul. Now the long ball looking for Engel. Looked like he kept it in play. Assistant referee disagreed. Flag goes up for a throw-in. LSA launching the ball in behind. Uranga facing his own goal with the LSA player with him. Paul now trying to get in between. LSA player brought down at the edge of the box.
¡Esa es tuya!
Free kick here, right at the edge of the box from a tight angle. Goes for goal. It's over the top. Not too far. Here's Dadinho. Finds the switch to Greenberg. Has some space in front of him. Has runners as well. Picks out Daniel Pico, who made a perfectly timed run. The LSA defender getting back and tending that one out for a corner. Corner kick opportunity. Cross comes in by Hidalgo. Dadinho there on the front post. It comes to the back post. Angle slips as he tries to send it through. Ends up all the way out for a throw. And LSA now will manage the game, killing some seconds off the clock. Uranga with a good time challenge there. Hidalgo poking it forward. Ward, nice touch from him. Another challenge from behind from LSA, well timed to stop the advancement. LSA keeper taking all 8 seconds that he has available, now puts it down, sending it forward. Greenberg at the half field. Brings it down to Pico. Pico one-time touch to the middle to Dadinho. Dadinho back to Pico. Has Ward in the middle. Cross comes in. It takes a deflection off the LSA player. And the goalkeeper, Juf, will be able to bring that one into his control. And again, referee starting the counting early. Corner kick for Potros. LSA keeper not happy with it. Referee was counting down the seconds. Ward was right there ready for him to put the ball down. He decided not to put it down. And Ward with a little bit of strategy there by being so close to the keeper had to make a decision to either hold on to it or to put it down and face the pressure. He decided to hold on to it, and now Potros have a corner. Cross coming in by Hidalgo to the back post. It goes over everyone again. And not able to do anything with it. LSA coming the other way. Eric Graham dealing with it in the back. Verona sending it down the field. It hits an LSA player, but not with enough time to control. It goes out for a throw. Alvaro Hidalgo. Back to John Engel. Uranga. Looking for the run of Hurtado. Hurtado manages to get to it. Has space in front of him, plays it to Hidalgo. Hidalgo looking for the ball in behind. LSA still there. Hidalgo goes down, no call. Play continues. Ball into the midfield for LSA. Now out wide, they have runners. He decides to hold instead, and now play back to the middle. Angle there, forcing the LSA player out. Potros will get a throw. LSA moving the ball away, trying to kill some time. Not allowing Potros to try to get back in this game. Forward to Hidalgo, chested down to Gonzalo Hurtado, looking for Dadinho in the middle. Dadinho lets it roll. It ends up back to the LSA. Graham with a challenge there. Hidalgo trying to win it back. LSA still with it. with tackles coming in from all over for Potros. It eventually gets through, and Verona will pick it up. 7 minutes of regular time to go. Verona sending the ball down the line. A heavy touch from the LSA player Holtward there to put the pressure. Darinho brings it down on the turn. Now playing it, trying to get it in behind. The LSA player mistouches it. Gonzalo Hurtado with a late challenge on the LSA player to give away the free kick, and he'll get a yellow card as well. Just a desperate challenge there from Hurtado as they're tracing the game, and ends up picking up the yellow card for it. LSA free kick, sending it all the way to the far side. Greenberg heads it down to the middle. Alvaro Hidalgo plays it through to Pico. Can't get it back to Hidalgo. Now LSA trying to go forward. Pico trying to win it back. Uranga with a nice time challenge. Graham to Hidalgo. Now Pico forward looking for Darinho. LSA covered the space as well. Across, Kwesi Paul picks it up. Under pressure, back to Verona. Uranga into the midfield. Darinho wins it. Trying to turn. Pulled back and wins a free kick. Wants to take it quickly, but it won't happen. Now it does. Uranga to Hidalgo. Back to Uranga. Sees the run of Greenberg. It's too short for him. LSA with space to carry. They find the wide man. Paul back. Goes in for the challenge. Timed it well to not commit a foul, but LSA still on the attack. A great save there by Cameron Verona on right in front of his goal in his own 6-yard box. Potros defense caught out as they're putting the pressure to try to tie the game. LSA not able to take advantage. Angles clearance off the LSA player back into the midfield. Hidalgo with a sliding challenge, not able to get control as well. Hurtado down on this near side. After that yellow card he picked up, he's been moving a little bit slowly. LSA back to the attack, this time Verona with a diving challenge. Play will be stopped as Hurtado will get some attention from the ref. We'll see if that will be it for him, the substituted player. If he'll need a substitute, it looks like he may. It's Steven Raymond and Shama Shasha who will come in for Potros. It's Gonzalo Hurtado and Kwesi Paul who's replaced. Four minutes of regular time. We'll probably have about 5 or 6 minutes of added time with all the stoppages here. Potros using all 5 of their substitutes. Here's Shasha, one of the ones who just entered. Into the midfield for Graham, has pressure. Takes a good touch away from it, now goes himself in between. The LSA player with a good time challenge. Graham wins it right back, but can't get it under control. Cleared to the back line, Shasha with a missed touch, out for an LSA throw. We just confirmed that Georgia Impact won their match against Pachuca 5-0. So even with this result, Potros will finish in 5th place. Regardless, even if they do manage to come back, they will finish 5th place, just outside the playoff spot, but only in position, not in points, as they'll be 7 points outside, regardless of the position. Here's Dadinho trying to get one back. He goes into the box himself, cutting back. He gets brought down, no foul, and ends up being a foul against him instead. As he was trying to cut back, it was a couple of LSA players who made contact with him. Not enough in it for a free kick. We'll see it one more time here. As the long throw in from Greenberg found its way through to Dadinho, he charged into the box right here. You'll see right there the touch on his back foot, and then a desperate lunge to try to get it back. As he was cutting back, he got brought the touch of the LSA player ended up putting him off balance, but it wasn't enough for a penalty kick. Uranga to Graham. Still time left for Potros. He finds Ward in between. Ward at the edge of the box, has LSA players around him. Now trying to send it wide to Angle, but it's too short. Ward ends up hitting it off of the LSA player. Oh, referee gives the throw in to LSA. It was very clearly off the leg of the LSA player. And we'll go into the final seconds of this half. We'll see if we can find out how much added time there will be. Now into added time. We had to step away for a second to pause the clock in the scoreboard on the field. The clock will continue here on the broadcast. We'll try to find out how much added time there will be. Haven't heard anything yet. I think the 4th official was just signaling 5 minutes to the benches. It's hard to tell from up here in the press box. Ball forward, Pico on the far side, manages to keep it in play in the corner. Comes off the LSA player, out for a throw-in. Potros will put numbers into the box. Pico will leave it for Greenberg to take, which will allow them to get even more numbers in the box. Final chances here for Potros. Shasha also going into the box now. Greenberg with the throw. Won by Pico. It comes across, Angle across. Got his head to it, but it's too wide of the goal. Goal kick for LSA. As we're in the 2nd minute of added time. Can feel the absence of Pedro Lima, who was out with an ACL injury, missed the full season. Nazario and Bomio, who was away for personal reasons, not committed this season. The 2 top goal scorers from last season, only 12 goals scored by Potros in this spring season. Really missing those front men. But still trying to find something here. Raymond's pass too far for Angle. Wasted opportunity. They had numbers there. LSA, again, taking their time to take the throw. Down the line, they keep it with their player. Now the long switch. Greenberg reads it again to Uranga. Does well to get around the LSA player. Now Hidalgo. In between the lines to Dariño, out to Engel. Engel trying to go himself, but can't get through the LSA player. Here's LSA in behind. Chance to kill the game off here at the edge of the box. Uranga had to evade the challenge, and LSA finished the play. The first goal that they've been able to score against Potros in the season, not from the penalty spot, as Potros were committing the numbers forward. That will close this game out for LSA. They countered well, they took advantage of their chance, and the score is now 2-0. Again, the ball in behind. Uranga had to be careful there as he was on a yellow card, didn't want to give away the free kick, and then Potros just not able to get back and defend in front of the goal. Nothing Verona could have done about it. And now a 2-0 lead for LSA in the dying minutes of this game. Kickoff for Potros. Uranga sending it into the box, looking for Ward. He gets his head to it. It's to the hands of the LSA keeper, who will take his full 8 seconds, we believe. He now thought about rolling it out, but will then send it down the field. I've got 4 minutes played. I believe there's about 1 minute remaining. Engel on the throw. Will throw it to Hidalgo. Uranga looking for Pico, finds him. Into the path of Dariño, in the middle of the field, gets it back out to Ward. Wins the corner kick. One last opportunity perhaps for Potros to at least get a goal out here today. Close out their season. And this final opportunity from the corner kick spot. 30 seconds, we believe, to go, unless there's additional time past the 5 minutes. Cross comes in. Uranga wins the header. What a finish there by Uranga to get his first goal, or second goal of the season, I should say. 2-1. Potros get one back. Maybe too little, too late. They may have a little bit more time. We're not sure if there was only 5 minutes added or more than that. Here comes again a perfect cross from Hidalgo to find the head of Uranga, and perfect finish over the keeper to finish it off. LSA from the kickoff going for the shot, and that will be the final whistle. So Potros will finish the season in 5th place with only 10 points. A last-minute goal from Uranga. Not doing enough on the front throughout the season for Potros. Really missing the attacking players. We'll see what will happen in between as we head into the fall season. Good luck to LSA in the playoffs, and to Coach Mochila Galdemes with the work that he's done. We'll be back in the fall to bring you the action. Thank you for joining us here today on the road in Meadowcreek. We'll see you next time.